Before they could play with the first team, two young Chelsea stars are already going abroad. Kendry Paez and Matic Amugu are reportedly going to be loaned to Strasbourg for a full season, according to a report from Johnson Sport. Kendry Paez, a sensational young player from Ecuador, is only 17 years old and has become the spotlight thanks to his impressive performance at international level with the senior national team. Meanwhile, Matic Amugu, a centre-back who was just recruited from Rennes, is also predicted to be the future of the Blues backline. Well, this loan to Strasbourg seems to be part of Blueco's big project, because Strasbourg is also owned by Chelsea's owner. So it's a kind of testing ground for young seeds before being released to Stamford Bridge. But will this step be effective? Strasbourg plays in Ligue 1. The pressure of the competition is very different. It could be a chance to prove yourself, or it could make you mentally down if you can't adapt. On one hand, this gives them playing time and experience. But on the other hand, wouldn't it be better to train them in the English academy first? In your opinion, is Chelsea's decision to loan them to Strasbourg a smart move, or is it too hasty? Drop your thoughts in the comments column. Crazy. Mykhailo Mudryk officially charged by the FA for doping violations and faces a ban of up to 4 years. This is not a rumor, bro. This has been officially announced directly by the FA. And now the case is in a serious process. After being absent from the field for the last 6 months, it turns out that MUDRYK's doping sample results showed meldonium, a banned substance that is considered to increase physical performance. The chronology? Since December 2024, MUDRYK has been temporarily suspended and banned from even training at Cobham. The last time he appeared with the Blues was in November. The retesting process, aka B-sample, finally showed the same thing, and now the FA considers the evidence sufficient to immediately charge the Ukrainian winger. If you still remember the Paul Pogba case, he was also banned for 4 years for doping before being reduced to 18 months on appeal. Well, interestingly, MUDRYK is now using the same law firm as Pogba, maybe hoping to get a reduction too, but still. If the maximum sentence is imposed, Chelsea could lose MUDRYK at his prime, as he just turned 24 last January. Do you think Chelsea should keep MUDRYK if his appeal fails? Or is it time to look for a new winger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Chelsea starts to move quickly again. The London club has reportedly opened talks with Lyon to bring in the young Belgian winger, Malik Fofana. Yeah, the 19-year-old player is being fought over after his consistent performance in League 1, and now the Blues want to immediately accelerate before he is snatched by another club. But it's not just Chelsea who are interested. Nottingham Forest has also reportedly glanced at him and is ready to enter the competition. Wow, the competition is getting hotter. Fofana is known for his speed and crazy dribbling. Even though he is still young, his playing style is already very mature. It's no wonder Chelsea is interested. Moreover, they are really into collecting young talents to be developed in the long term. But the question is, will Fofana be given a place in the main squad right away, or will he end up being loaned out like other young players? Don't forget, there are also many wonder kids who are stuck and whose fate is unclear after joining Chelsea. In your opinion, is Malik Fofana suitable to play in the Premier League, especially with Chelsea? Or is it better to continue developing first at Lyon? Give your opinion in the comments column. Why, crazy! Fabrizio Romano has dropped a big bomb. Jamie Gittens, a talented young winger from Borussia Dortmund, only wants to join Chelsea. Yes, you heard right. Even though Arsenal tried to sneak in and fight for his signature, Gittens has given a clear signal. Chelsea or nothing. He has even agreed to a 7-year contract, bro. Now we just have to wait for the deal between the two clubs. Chelsea themselves are in dire need of a new winger. Sancho has returned to MU. MUDRYK is still haunted by a doping scandal, and the only remaining options are Madueke, Pedro Neto, and Tyreek George to fill the wing. No wonder Jamie Gittens is Enzo Maresca's #1 priority. Moreover, Gittens is still young, has a scary pace, and can bring high creativity to the Blues' attack. So now the question is, will Chelsea be able to lock Gittens before the Premier League starts? Or will Arsenal overtake at the last corner as usual? In your opinion, is it worth it for Chelsea to be so desperate for Jamie Gittens? Drop your opinion in the comments column. Chelsea's goalkeeper is for sale. According to an exclusive report from The Athletic, Chelsea apparently already has a gentleman's agreement to release Đorđe Petrović for £25 million this summer. That means they just have to wait for a serious club to bid, and the Serbian goalkeeper can leave immediately. Petrović has been given the green light to look for a new club, and if there is no suitable one, he will return to pre-season training. But many say Strasbourg, the club where he shone when he was loaned last season, could be the place for his comeback. Well, if Petrović really leaves, Chelsea is predicted to immediately move to find a replacement. And guess who is the main target? Yup, Mike Maignan. AC Milan's main goalkeeper has long been on the Blues' radar. Several insiders are even sure that Chelsea will accelerate to bring in Maignan as the main figure under the goalpost. It is clear that the management is not satisfied with the current stock of goalkeepers. Victor Osimhen sends a substantive message to Chelsea. Napoli's badass striker looks increasingly ready to leave, and from his Instagram posts, his vibes are like he's waiting for a call from West London. Although Chelsea's focus is currently on the Club World Cup, behind the scenes they are rushing to find a new striker. Liam Delap has arrived, but it's clearly still lacking. Well, Osimhen's name keeps getting stuck because he has a rare combination: killer instinct, strong mentality, and high-level experience. Napoli are reportedly more realistic about the price, so compared to Hugo Ekitike or Benjamin Sesko, Osimhen actually looks more worth it. But the problem is, Osimhen's salary could make Chelsea think twice. Because Chelsea is consistently building a young squad with a neat salary structure, giving Osimhen an exorbitant salary could disrupt the system. But hey, if it's about a striker who can immediately raise the team's level, shouldn't it be better to pursue it until he gets it? It doesn't end there. The rumors are getting hotter because there is a potential for Chelsea to spend up to £145 million for two alternative wingers: João Pedro from Brighton and Mohamed Kudus from West Ham. João Pedro is valued at £60 million, while Kudus has a clause of £85 million. Crazy, these numbers are like FIFA 24 career mode. Kudus can make the pile of left-footed wingers even denser, and Pedro has a track record of clashing with teammates. So this is not just about skill, but also about character. With so many names and fantastic prices floating around, one big question arises. If you were Chelsea, would you choose Osimhen, Kudus, João Pedro, or Gittens? And why? Drop your answer in the comments column. Alfie Gilchrist will leave Chelsea permanently this summer. This information has been confirmed directly by the transfer oracle, Fabrizio Romano. This young Chelsea Academy defender stole the spotlight a few seasons ago. He appeared convincing, was brave in duels, and had a mature playing vision for a player his age. But unfortunately, the competition in the Blues' main squad is indeed brutal. With the arrival of new players and Maresca's philosophy that continues to change, it seems Gilchrist realizes if he wants to develop, he has to leave. It is not clear which club he will go to, but one thing is for sure: this is a big decision for his future. Gilchrist is not just any player. He has a strong mentality, has a leadership spirit, and Chelsea fans also quite love him, so it is natural that there is a sense of loss. But on the other hand, maybe this is the right step for him to become a regular starter at another club, rather than just being a substitute at Stamford Bridge. In your opinion, did Chelsea make a wrong move to let Gilchrist go? Or is this the right moment for him to show off at another club? Drop your opinion in the comments column, bro! Chelsea haven't done shopping yet! Enzo Maresca immediately gave a strong signal. A new winger must be brought in this summer, after failing to make Jadon Sancho permanent due to salary negotiations not being suitable. The Blues only have Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, and Ty George to fill the wing position. And clearly, that is not enough for a team that wants to compete in all competitions next season. Jamie Gittens' name is the main target, but negotiations with Dortmund had stalled before the Club World Cup. Now, Chelsea will return to the negotiating table, but it's not just Gittens who is on the radar. Garnacho from MU is also still being monitored, plus Nico Williams, who seems to be getting closer to Barcelona. Maresca himself has said openly, the winger position is an absolute priority. This means there will be a surprise transfer in the near future. The question is, will Chelsea dare to spend a large amount of money on Gittens? Or even steal Garnacho from a direct rival? Clearly, fans are already starting to get nervous waiting for the bombastic announcement from Stamford Bridge. If you were Maresca, would you choose Gittens, Garnacho, or Nico Williams? Who is the most suitable winger for Chelsea next season?